right?
Yeah. Well, speaking of here we are. Here we are. Welcome, welcome,
Here we are.
YouTube.
Hey, YouTube. How's everybody doing tonight? Excited to be here. We are here for the AMA Ask Me Anything that has to do with the Nexus ecosystem, TruBadger, Catapult, Safu Fight Insights, CNP, or the Mixed Martian Arts Project, or Crypto Gods. And we're going to talk a little bit about that right off the bat. When Lambo, when Moon, from Mr. Chad Nealer. We're gonna take the long road and we're gonna buy the whole Lambo dealership, not just a Lambo, right? That's, I think a lot of the people are getting those Lambos. They're having to give them back when they lose on the next token. I'm not sure. So they're going for the dumps, right? All right. Want to jump in here, guys. Want to say thank you, of course, for being part of the Nexus ecosystem, for being part of the family. We are excited to be here. First, we're going to start off with Crypto Gods. I do want to, guys, discuss, we're getting a little bit of feedback on using the term gods, okay? And I really do want to cover this. So, and I don't think I've ever said this on a call. I am a Christian. I do believe in God. I do believe in Christ, right? I do understand that. This was not meant to be religious in any form or fashion. A matter of fact, if you guys go look, God's love is G-O-D apostrophe S. And the reason why is because it's a person, right? A being, right? A being, right? Where if you look at Crypto Gods, it has G-O-D no apostrophe S, because it's basically it does not stand for anything that has to do with religion. It's crypto in front of it, and it's gods, and it's one word. And it's because these are the people who helped create and build the space of the crypto verse, right? You guys have heard me use that word a lot. The crypto verse has nothing to do with religion, absolutely whatsoever, right? That is why we use the Greek mythical gods as part of it, which is story. You know, you go watch Hercules, you go watch the Zeus movies, those type of things. But in that sense, it's not from there. We do not mean to insult anybody religiously. I was actually not on, but somebody sent me a text of, you know, something that happened when we were talking about it, guys. This has nothing, zero to do with religion, guys. Zero. It's not a religious statement. It's not saying that we pray to these people or anything. It's essentially honoring people that created a space that has right now created over $2 trillion in wealth for people. It's setting people financially free. It's moving forward. And so that's the idea of it and the concept of it. And it has nothing, zero. So on a scale of 1 to 1,000, it is at 0 to do with any type of religious statement or any type of stuff like that. So I do want you guys to make sure. It's why Crypto Gods is one word together. It's why there's not an apostrophe S. It is Crypto Gods, meaning within that context of crypto, not in the context of creation of life or any of that type of stuff. So I hope that answers the questions for you guys. And listen, if it is offensive, I'm not saying you're wrong, okay? I'm saying that our intention, if that was not our intention. Just do not do this project, right? Just water off a duck's back. Just let it go. You know, you can plug your ears whenever we talk about it. You don't have to participate. The idea is with the Nexus ecosystem, which is the next part I'm going to talk about, because I feel like, you know, most of us live our lives by what we call the fear of loss, missing out, missing an opportunity. Oh my God, if I don't get this one, this could be the big one, right? Or if I don't get that one, if I don't get involved with this. Nexus ecosystem was never built for every single person in the system to get involved in every single project, right? It's not, hey, we're doing a project, do it, right? We're not telling you what to do. We're bringing projects to you. You need to say, I like that one, so let me get involved in that one. I don't like that one because it offends me. Then just say, okay, I'm not going to get involved in that one. I'm not going to have anything to do with it. And that's great. We'll probably have other ones that some people will get really excited about. Other people will be offended by it or just not interested or excited about it. Don't worry about it. So here's the beauty of the Nexus ecosystem, okay? A lot of times people say, why do I need to hold TruBadger? Okay. Catapult, I understand it's launching projects, has revenue. Safu Fight, it's going to have safes and DAOs and eventually massive amounts of revenue. NSI is going to charge people for the software and all that. It's going to have revenue. CNP already has revenue, right? Most of these projects already have revenue coming in, right? Because of the fact they're doing services and products. What is the revenue of TruBadger? The revenue of TruBadger is we're a consulting token. Let me put it that way. We find projects and people go, man, I want to do that. I mean, I want you guys to help us. You built this community that you're going to expose our projects to. And so we're going to give you assets for doing that. So TruBadger, the reason for holding it is you can not have to do every project, but you can be in every project that we do. Does that make sense? If that makes sense to you guys, please put a 1 in. You don't have to do every project, but you can be in every project by doing TruBadger and holding TruBadger. That essentially means that every time we do a project, so TruBadger holds. So if someone is on here, let's say, and you just didn't have the funds right now available for Mixed Martial Arts Club, okay? And so you don't have your own NFT in your wallet. But if you hold TruBadger, you do have NFTs, right? Because TruBadger holds mixed martial arts things, okay? If you say Crypto Gods is not for me, it's okay. It doesn't have to be. TruBadger will hold X amount in its treasury. And if you're a TruBadger holder, it then leverages the value of that as part of its assets, as part of its vault, which is owned by the token holders. So hopefully that's making sense for everybody. So if we're rolling out projects and you're like, I just can't get in that one, just relax and say, you know what? And this is what I want you to do. I actually want you to log into your MetaMask or Trust Wallet when you think, oh, I'm going to miss that one. And I want you to pull it up and I want you to see your TruBadger tokens there and go, you know what? No, I'm not going to miss it. This is exciting. I'm never going to miss a project in the Nexus ecosystem because I hold TruBadger tokens and I have them sitting there. And guess what? They're growing because of the reflection. So I'm getting more and more and more and I'm accumulating. That is the reason to hodl TruBadger tokens and keep them in your wallet when it comes to it, so you can participate in all these projects. I would love to see the day when we have billions of dollars in assets that are owned by TruBadger in other projects that we've done, okay? In other projects that we've consulted on, that we've either done where we've said, hey, let us help you launch your token, let us build your technology, because we're doing all different types of things, right? As a matter of fact, we're going to be, we had Solera on here a few weeks ago. They're not launching their project on CNP, but you will be able to go there if you want to participate in that through CNP and participate in their project. And so for the people that aren't able to participate in that project, we basically said to them, hey, the fee for being included on our platform, we would like to get that fee in what, guys? In NFTs, right? That's what we told them. We want our fee in NFTs. Why? So we, TruBadger, can stake them over on their platform and then have those earnings going back into the treasury on a consistent basis for TruBadger. I have to tell you, the Martians that we own, as soon as the play to earn game is up there, we'll be putting them in there to what? To earn revenue. See, that's where I see these NFTs. These NFTs are businesses. They're like little Martian businesses, right? So, you know, TruBadger is going to have 30 little Martian businesses, and those little Martian businesses are going to generate money every single day, like clockwork. It's going to have Crypto Gods. Now, a couple people have asked, what's the utility of Crypto Gods? First of all, we are building a play to earn game for Crypto Gods because I love play to earn. I want to earn. And of course, TruBadger will hold some of those. And guess what? As soon as the play to earn game is up and running, put those babies to work. That's right. You can't lay around here on my couch, right, and just hang out, or my wallet. You got to get out there and you got to work and you got to create some revenue for the TruBadger holders. That's what they're about, is business centers. And that's the way that I look at all the NFT projects that we're doing. They're business centers. I'm not necessarily getting it to where, oh man, I paid, well, I mean, depending on when you got yours, mine cost me about $150, right? For every Martian that I got, right? Because when Matic was at about $1.50, I snagged up the Matic. And so I had it sitting there at 150. It was about 190, 192 the day we went up. So if you bought it that day, maybe you paid 190, 192 for it, right? Now, 3 have sold in the secondary market, which is phenomenal. And we're holding our value right now at around $800 each. So if I look at that, it's like, wow, I have 4 times my money. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I don't look at it as 4 timing my money because I'm not putting mine up there for sale. What I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to put those little Martians to work in the game so they'll keep earning me money, right? Because if I sell the Martian, then now I have, let's say $800, right? Less the fee. So it'd be like $700 something that I get after paying the fees. Okay. Probably then go out and say, oh, let me buy something with that $700, right? And then it'll be gone and then I don't have it. If I take that Martian and I put it to work, and let's say it's earning me $8 a day, $10 a day, that's $240 a month. That's $3,000 a year, right? And I have multiple Martians, or let's say I have 3 of them. That's $9,000 a year that it's earning for me with somebody else playing the game, right? And then I get the next set of NFTs. So now I have my crypto gods, and they're working for me as well. And they're making me a couple $1,000s a month. And the next one is, and then eventually I'm making, right, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month. Now I have a nice, good, solid retirement that I can then, go out and enjoy life and do what I love to do. Oh, wait, I already do that. I'm sorry. Okay. So everyone else can do their thing and retire, right? And then just go and do that type of stuff, right? But that's the idea, guys. It's not for me. Again, you need to decide what you're going to do with yours. But I almost see it like, what is that? You're not the golden goose, right? You don't eat the golden goose because you're hungry. You wait for it to lay an egg and then take the egg and go sell the golden egg. And then that's when you buy food. Even if the goose is a little bit delayed, let's say, it's like been a week, you've been out of cash and you're waiting for it to lay an egg. You're not going to be like, shoot, it hasn't laid an egg in a week. Let me whack its head off and barbecue it, right? You're going to get, and try to help that goose, right? And then it lays another egg and boom, now you're back in the green, back in the gold again, right? So you don't want to eat the golden goose and move it forward from there. That's just, again, my personal opinion. And you guys can, let me ask you this question. If you're looking at your NFTs that you're doing as a way to continually earn, right? So the utility side of things, put a 1 in. And if you're thinking about, no, I think I'll sell mine and get out and put a 2 in, just so we kind of get an understanding of what we're looking at there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what we love about the utility side of it. So I want to cover right now the utility side of the crypto gods, okay? So now I'm only going to touch on some of it at this point. So we will be doing a play to earn game, okay? Also, so let's say that we have a game like Mixed Martial Arts, okay? And they have a play to earn there when the world launches. Now, we help get that going, right? So we're going to go to them and say, hey, can we have some privileges for our crypto god holders? And you know what they're going to say, right? Yes, you can. And so you're going to be able to use those as well in other worlds and other things that we develop and put together. Not all, but some of the things that we need to. They are also going to get you discounts on events that we're going to do for moving forward. And in about 2 months, if you buy any swag from our swag store, it is actually going to get you a crypto rebate back if you own a crypto god. So let's say you go in and you buy $200 worth of swag and you own a crypto god, right? We'll have a way for you to connect your wallet. Yep, that's a crypto god holder. Great. They spent $100. They now have $20 in TruBadger or Safu Fight or Insights coming back to them. So it's a rebate program back on things that you're buying and purchasing. So we've got so far play to earn. We've got discounts on events. We've got rebates back on swag. Okay. So is that making sense to everybody? Okay. Also, how many people here, and if this is true for you, put a 1 in, like to cut to the front of the line? Like if you can cut to the front of the line. Okay. I am letting you know now that owning a crypto god in situations are going to let you cut to the front of the line down the road. Okay. So that is like, it just puts you right at the front, right? A lot of people want to get in line, long line. Nope, you right to the front. Okay. So that is some of it. And again, as you go through, it'll be certain gods at certain different times, right? That you'll want to go through there. So that will be the case in the crypto gods there. Okay. So now as well, and again, I'm not going to say that this will be distributed or whatever. The crypto gods is building its own vault, its own assets that will be, as crypto gods moves forward and gets turned into a full DAO down the road. Okay. As it moves through right now, it is a Nexus ecosystem project. The funds that are being brought in are being used to drive the Nexus ecosystem, run TruBadger, Catapult, Safufied, Insights, CMP. It's being used to supercharge those to drive what we're doing. However, in the meantime, the crypto gods are accumulating secondary assets. Okay. One of those assets that it will be accumulating will be tokens in muon.net. Okay. So most of us won't have a chance to get in Muon, but crypto gods will hold some muon.net tokens in its vault. It will also be holding in its vault, right? So it will be holding some of those. And over time, it will be accumulating these assets. And then over time, those will be figured out what will be done with those then to benefit the NFT holders. Is this making sense? So we've got the discounts. We've got the play to earn. We've got access to special access into other crypto versus other projects that we work on. We've got the metaverse that we're going to build around it as well. Okay, so you'll be able to go into our metaverse and do things in our metaverse. Okay, you have the crypto vault that it will own. Anything I'm missing, Dawn, for utility?
I think that's about it.
Oh, and every other Friday to wash your dishes. Oh, no. That's something else. I forgot.
That was for me. That was my special request.
That was Dawn's. We didn't get that one done.
Nope.
We got all the rest done. So
Yep.
I guess the key here, guys, is crypto gods are professional utility workers, right? They have utility galore. And as we continue to build, we'll move forward from there. I want you guys to think of the crypto gods as the base of the Nexus ecosystem, right? Because again, it's bringing in on the sales side of the technology, on the NFTs, is bringing in the revenue, then to ramp things up, accelerate our growth, increase the market cap, hopefully, of TruBadger and Catapult, Safufied, Insights, CMP, as well as providing value back to its holders for the value that's being created. ROVC, return on value created. ROVC, return on value created. All right. So with that, so right now, Dawn, right, the $250 payment is available?
The installment plan is now available.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me explain that to you guys. What we did is we said, listen, we just did mixed martial arts, got a lot of stuff going on. We wanted to spread it out for people that wanted to get all 5. So here's the goal. Doesn't matter if you buy all 5 and get them for $150 or $200. There's no difference in the value of those. If you're just buying the one at a time, you're going to end up paying a little bit more. Has all the same utilities, right? And we're going to get into how they're going to be made and all that on the distribution side. Okay. So if you buy 5 of them, $750, we know that's a lot of money for a lot of people. So we said, let's break that up into 3 payments. So $250 first NFT comes out, with it before 48 hours before the launch of the next NFT, you getting your second one, you need to have the other 250 paid, okay? And then that'll get your second one. And then the third one, again, it's the same. And then the fourth and the fifth one, they'll just get, they're just going to show up for you, right? They'll get airdropped in. Now, one of the things that's going to happen here is we are making a special Bitcoin one. It is going to be very limited in its quantity. You cannot buy the Bitcoin one, no amount of money. You say, oh, Peter, I'll give you 25,000. No. The way you get the Bitcoin one is if you're an owner of crypto gods, there'll be so many put aside for everybody who owns one crypto god. There'll be some put aside for people that own 3 crypto gods. There'll be some that'll be for people that 5. So if you own 5, and you'll get a chance. And what we're going to do is take all the wallets. We're going to hit the button. It's going to draw those wallets. And those will be the people that will receive the Bitcoin ones that are going to be distributed out. So this is a thank you for being for participating in the Ethereum, the DOT one, and then BNB, ADA, and then the most phenomenal one. I know it. I just know it. Is going to be the TruBadger one, right? I cannot wait to see that NFT from there. And again, guys, all of them will not have the same utility at the same time. Sometimes it'll be, this is the one that has this utility, this one, this utility, but they all have utility to them on that side of it. So hopefully that is beginning to answer the questions as we move through the process. Okay. So, okay. The next part of it is this. We wanted to make every one of them unique, but like the Martians, you can take a hat and put it on one and make it green and then switch things around, right? It's very easy in that sense. This is a fine piece of artwork. And so Doug showed you guys the other day how each one will have some hidden tokens in it. There will be no two alike in that sense, okay? So one will have, maybe it'll be the let's say Ethereum crypto god, right? And it'll have a Bitcoin, maybe that's in the top left. No other one will have the Bitcoin in the top left hidden. There may be other ones with Bitcoin hidden, but they're in different places. So, and then one will have a Bitcoin and maybe it's Ethereum. So maybe Tether, the number one stable coin on there. And these will be moved around. So every single one will have a unique feature to it. Now, on top of that, randomly, so when you buy yours, just like we did a reveal for that, there are going to be limited edition motion ones and ones that have special lighting on them. There will be a full motion one that will be only one of made. That's it. One of a kind motion one that will be available for someone randomly to get, right? Not like, oh, I really like Melody, so Melody's going to get it, right? No. Randomly, it's going to just say boom, and it's going to be there, the full motion one. And then there'll be 5 other motion ones, some with different pieces and parts moving. There'll be 5 of each of those. Okay. And then there will also be different lighting ones. So the total is that your chance of getting one of the rare ones is, I believe it's 1 in 25, I believe. Maybe less than that. I don't know. I've got to find the math, but I think it's 1 in 25. So 1 out of every 25 will be some sort of a rare one, with all of them being unique in that fashion. So, okay. But again, even the motion one has the same utility as the non-motion ones. It's just going to give you one that has the potential to maybe be worth more on that side of it. So, and we're really excited about doing this. Again, I want to touch one more time. I'm not going to say it again. Nothing to do with religion. Okay. I want you to erase the religion thing out of your mind. It is about crypto and the people who help make it possible. And I got to tell you, crypto is changing my life dramatically. And I don't think it's harmful to say thank you in a way that says, here's the guys and here's the people that made it happen, and that it wouldn't have been without them. Okay. But I guarantee you, I will not be praying to my crypto God, right? I won't be setting it up there. You won't hear me say, thank you, Poseidon, Ethereum God, right? I'm still going to say, thank you, Jesus. All right. So, all right. So now that we've got that out of the way, anything else, Dawn, that we need to cover?
Just the changes to the site, just the updates. I have
Okay.
a couple updates.
We are going to turn it over to you, and then we have about
Process.
8 questions right now. So if you
Yeah,
guys
I
have questions,
see
please
that.
put it in the Q&A. If you're on YouTube, please post it in there, and then Sharona will post it in the questions for you. Okay.
Absolutely. So the first update I want to let you know is, if you didn't see the Telegram update earlier today, that the installment plan is live. You can choose that. I'll show what that looks like here. Lots of questions that I've been getting personally in various forms, emails, texts, whatever. I want to address those first. So the installment plan works like this. You're going to pay a deposit. If you want that installment plan, you're going to choose installment plan, and you're going to pay, just like Peter went through, $250 now for the deposit, $250 before the launch of the live first NFT on CMP. We got a little bit of time there. We're still developing that. It's going to launch soon. And then the third and final payment, needs to be made before the third NFT launches. Okay. No, that's right. I'm sorry. The second payment.
No, you're right. No, I'm sorry. So the first one's going to be made before the first one launches.
Yes.
Then we're going to get you the first one.
Yes.
Then the second payment is made before the second one launches.
Second one. That's where I screwed up.
Third one is the third one. Yeah. Perfect.
Correct. Yes. So you got a little time. Now, if for some reason, and I have a disclaimer that I put on the site that I will show you to in a minute. If for some reason, let's say you paid your deposit, $250, and you get the first one, then you're on this installment plan, right? So then the second one comes out and life has happened, something has changed, you can't complete your obligation. We have a way for you to go ahead and get that second NFT. And that will be, you'll see more of this as it unfolds in the check registration piece. The check registration is very intense. So we're absolutely making that the best it can be, with giving you all the payment options, all the update options, upgrade options, anything you might need. We're trying to put it in the check registration part. So part of that's going to be, if it comes time for NFT number 2 and you haven't made your payment, $50 of your deposit can go towards NFT number 2. You can simply bump up your payment to $150. You will get the second NFT, and then you can be done. If you can't go any further, you can't make that last $250 payment, you'll still get the 2 in the series, and then you have no more obligation. So that is going to be an option for some. It's just, what it is. We understand. But we do encourage you to make all your payments. If you're going to sign up for the 8, sorry. I'm sorry, my brain is scrambling, trying to think of all the updates. If you sign up for the set, please follow through with that, because there are a very limited number of sets. There's 800 total. And we have a lot of people that want the sets. And if you sign up for a set, but you don't really intend to go through with it, we would rather you just get the individual, because there are people who do want the set and are going to go through with it. And we don't want to, take it away from them if you really can't do it. So just a word, on that front. I've got so many people interested. They're really worried that the sets are going to be sold out and things like that. And they very well might be, because we are getting, a lot of response here. So I'm going to show you the different changes. The check registration is not going to be live until probably Thursday. We're still testing things. We're still making that right. When you want to register, if you have not registered already, I'm only talking to you if you haven't registered already. If you have already registered, I'm going to address you in just a minute. We have solutions. We have things I need to tell you. So brand new registrations, you're going to come to Catapult Swap, just like I did, Bolt Power, Launch Bolt Power. You're going to see the list of, oh my gosh, growing projects. This is so exciting to see this list just get bigger and bigger and bigger. But you're going to go to crypto.nft, Poseidon, Ethereum. You're going to click the little down arrow. You're going to click details. And you're going to see a registration page. This is not quite updated yet. There are a lot more sold than this. I am working on updating because we started, and I'm sorry, it's misspelled. We're going to fix that tonight. Because we started on the dev site just to be able to get you guys in and allow you to go ahead and register and secure your spot. I've got some leftover people over there, right, that I'm bringing over all combined in one spot. So these numbers will be updated very soon, and you will see exactly how many are left anytime you come here, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to enter your name. You're going to enter your email. And you're going to enter your phone. And you're going to see that you get a verification code, right? And then if I click off of the phone, I'm going to get a verification code to my phone as well. So let me check my phone real quick. So 6196, and you need to enter this code. And it will know if your code is right or wrong. So I don't know if you saw that as I was typing it, it was a red outline box. It knows it's wrong. So if you see the red outline box, please try again. Go check your email again. 7893 is the email.
You guys see how much testing Dawn needs to do to make sure this all works for you guys? There was like a million codes.
It's a million codes. The next thing you're going to do is you're ready for your wallet address. So you're going to, and don't mind these pop-ups, guys. If you have them like I do, I have a lot of saved addresses. And I don't want to put my address in here, my physical street address in here. Just click off of that. And when you connect your wallet, it's going to pull that in for you. Of course, I'm on MetaMask. I'm going to choose MetaMask. Now my wallet is connected, and now it pulls in my wallet. Okay. NFT changes. So we've still got the NFT individual. We've still got the set. If I do a set, I can do, again, 1 of 5. You have up to 5 you can do per person. I can do full payment now, $750. You'll see this number changing. This is the total due today. I can do full payment. I can just do the deposit, which will be $250. This also changes. It shows you the amount of the full set is $750. One set you're getting, so $250 deposit. And the launch date, of course, is to be determined, but we have a potential date here. So that might
so
change.
In that case, the 500 would be due on when that launches on that side of it.
Correct.
The
so if you're just doing a deposit,
2 weeks later. Yep.
Right. If you're just doing a deposit, it's BNB today, and it will give you on the payment page the BNB amount. Okay. If you are doing this deposit only, you will actually make your final payment on CMP when it's ready to mint, $500 worth of Matic. Okay, so that will come later whenever it launches. If you do the installments, you're going to see an installment breakdown here. They're $250 each. We just explained to you the time frame. We will, of course, I'm trying to work on a plan to be able to notify you. Just like I'm sending you a text code for your verification, and just like I'm sending you an email code for your verification, I'm working through the process of sending you reminders that, hey, this is fixing to launch, your second installment is due, so you'll kind of know what you need to do there. Also, by choosing installments, you understand that all payments are due by the launch of the third NFT in the series, date to be determined, and that if all payments are not completed by then, you will not be eligible for the entire set of 5. But rather only the quantity of NFTs which payments have been received. So just so that you understand that, and that's very clear, we have to do it that way. All right, so that is installments. It's pretty straightforward. You're just gonna set, do your number of sets that you want, and then it's gonna tell you exactly what's coming, okay? Proceed to payment. I'm gonna cross my fingers that this works because I think I'm still in the system. I don't think I cleaned that up. Yeah, I'm still in the system. So let me just remove myself so I can go forward. 2 seconds. You just remove my last test. Okay. All right. So now should be able to go back. Should be able to go forward. Okay. Oh, no, it kicked me out. Sorry. Let me do this real quick one more time. No, I'm sorry. This is the payment. We're good. We're good. Okay. Here is a summary of what you have just done, what you have just told us. You want to verify this. You will have an opportunity at check registration. When check registration is ready in the next couple of days, you'll be able to go there, check your registration, confirm you're in. I know people are very excited about that. They want to know for sure. And that's the way to do it. And then if you need to do anything payment-wise, I know a couple people in particular that went ahead and did the registration part. You are registered. You are in. By this being highlighted in pink, that lets you know we have all this information and you're in the system. You have reserved that specific NFT, whether it's a set or individual. Okay, we've got you. Now you just need to make the payment. So at check registration, it's going to search the database and it's going to say, okay, you registered. However, you never paid your deposit. You need to pay that now. That's all at check registration. You can't really do anything now because you've already registered and you saw how it checked my email, it checked the phone number. I'm already in and it knows that. So you can't do anything today to go ahead and fix this payment, but at check registration, that's what it's for. And you're going to be able to update all the payments, do whatever you need to do. Okay. So just hold tight a couple more days if you need to pay, and you can pay. So it's telling me payment due today is $250. Payment due today in BNB. It will tell you, I get this question a lot. Well, how much do I need to pay in BNB? Guys, it's going to tell you exactly what it's going to take out at this time. So 250 right now is 0.58 BNB. And it will tell you the total amount due for 750. It's 1.74 BNB right now. Okay, it's going to keep this updated. And then once I make this payment, I can't do it today, obviously. I've paid enough, I think. I have 37 NFTs coming. So I don't want to pay anymore. But if you click this button and complete payment, you're just going to open your MetaMask. I can at least show you that part. And it's just going to want you to confirm the transaction, and then you will be paid up.
And if we run out and you're mad, be mad at Dawn, because you heard her, she got 37 of them, right?
I'm sorry, guys. I got to test this thing.
You got them all, so.
I got all of them. I'm totally kidding. Totally. I don't even have a single one, y'all. I'm just testing it. So anyway, that is the updates to the system. When we do have the check registration piece completed, I will, of course, either do a video walkthrough for you and post that everywhere, or we'll do another AMA soon and I can show you the whole check registration process, okay? So I think that is pretty much it for my updates. I've kind of addressed people that still need to pay. Just wait till check registration. And I think that's it. Do we have other questions that I could address?
Let's read. We have 14 questions. So let's go through and read some of these questions. Okay. So is there a chance to get the same number in the entire series? That's an interesting question. I will let us look at that. We'll have to get an answer back to you. I really didn't think about giving people the same number. The randomizer will do it. So it doesn't matter about the, rare or not rare ones, the harder to get ones, they're all rare. They all have a unique feature to them. So we will have to get back to you on that, Uncle Joe. Okay. So on that side of it. Okay. So Dawn, if you can make a note of that.
Yeah. Already
How will hodl Crypto God differ from hodling TruBadger? TruBadger, of course, is when we're doing token launches and things like that. That is going to do uncatapult, you need to have TruBadger. So that's one difference. That won't be with the Crypto Gods at this point, right? You'll have to have the TruBadger in there. TruBadger, you won't be able to play to earn. Crypto Gods, you will be able to. So on the play to earn side of it. And there will be assets that are allocated towards TruBadger. And then there'll be assets that are allocated specifically to the Crypto Gods, right? Building up on its side of things. And then, of course, TruBadger we'll be able to spend within the metaverse, but you won't be able to enter the metaverse. Also too, is there's no discounts on events for holding TruBadger. There's no rebate back on the swag for TruBadger, but there is on the Crypto Gods. So those are the basic ideas of the differences between the two on that side of it. Okay. All right. What about the Christmas NFT and the Vegas NFTs? Are they coming before the Crypto Gods? So the Christmas NFT and the Vegas one will probably be minted, I would say probably in the next couple weeks. So we just did the minting on the MMAC. So we will be getting those minted. And then also in the next couple of weeks, we'll start working on some of the other NFTs that people are going to get, the NSI and all those. So I would say in the next 2 weeks, those will get minted. The artwork's finished. It's just going through the mint process on that side of it. So we've been so busy and tied up with this other stuff, but we will work on getting that out. I would say probably yes, prior to the Crypto Gods being issued. Okay. Probably in the next 2 weeks. Okay. All right. So if I made a payment with BNB on Sunday, do I have to make the same BNB for 250 2 weeks from then, or will I have to pay it in Matic? If you're doing the payment side, you're going to do all that in BNB, the 250 pay things. But that'll probably be, I would say the next payment will be due in about probably 4 weeks, maybe 3.5, 4 weeks, because this one's already in. We'll launch the NFTs in about 2 weeks, maybe 3 at the most. And then 2 weeks after that, 10 to 14 days after that, the next one will launch. So you'll have that window there in between there. That'll be a pretty decent sized window there, about probably 3 weeks, I would say, at least minimum of 3 weeks, but maybe 3.5. Okay. On that side of it for that one. Okay. How can we confirm that I am registered and paid correctly? Couple days. Okay. So just check back in about 2 or 3 days and we'll let you guys know when that's available. Price 750 is the fiat price. Yes. Or what the price of BNB or Polymatic at the time. Yes. Yeah. That's basically the fiat price. So if BNB goes down or up, it fluctuates with that, but that is the fiat price. And then it's converted into whatever crypto it is, whether it's BNB or Matic at the time. Okay. Hi guys, can I purchase all Crypto Gods all at once after doing the 250 deposit, or only on the specific times or any time before the end of the time? So they did the 250 deposit. They want to know if they can pay the rest earlier if they want to.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So on check registration, you're going to have many options. You can go ahead and pay your balance in full. You can go ahead and make your installment payment. Whatever it is you need to do, you'll be able to do. So you just choose that and then go through with your payment.
Yeah. So guys, if you're doing the early stuff, it's in BNB, but if you're going to pay the balance on minting, so let's say you paid the $50 and you're going to do the 150, that will have to be in Matic because we mint in Matic, right? So on the deposit side, what's going to happen is when you go there and connect your wallet, it's going to say you're fully paid. And then you're just going to be able to, so your balance is going to come up 0 if you've already paid in BNB in the full set, or if you paid for all of them at one time. But if you only did the $50 deposit in BNB, the balance of that will be paid in Matic. Hopefully that makes sense. Have you heard any word on when CNP token will launch and on what chain? So right now, CNP is slated to launch on the BNB chain. And then, of course, it'll start becoming cross-chain. So very soon, guys, all of our tokens are going to go cross-chain because of our relationship with Muon. So you'll be able to get them on multiple chains throughout the process. But the base chain that will launch will be on the BNB chain. And then from there, we do not have a date. So here is what my goal is with CNP. It is to launch 3 or 4 successful NFT projects, generating revenue, generating buzz out in the marketplace where we can point to, here's our 4 or 5 successful projects, then take it through our traditional channel, let you guys get involved with it, and then blast it out to the rest of the world and have tens of thousands of people that already know our success to come in behind it and have the token price just skyrocket for you guys. So the idea is to set ourselves up similar with Catapult, right? You guys are beginning to see a list of successful projects. When people come and we say, hey, there's a new token out there, here's the success of that, and move forward. We didn't have that opportunity with TruBadger or NSI or Safufied, but we do with their other two projects. Okay, so our next token project will be the Stardom token, which will be the first or second week in March that will be available for people to get involved with. Will the P2E game have a single player option? For which game, Marty? For Crypto Gods or for Mixed Martial Arts? The answer is yes, though. It will have a single player, and it will have, for both of them, it's yes. I was just wondering which game. Let's go here. How about the other way around? What if we want to adopt more at the second launch? So there'll be 800 sets available, guys, and then there'll be 450 individual ones. 100 of those of the individual ones will be saved for the public launch. Okay, so there's 350 individual ones available, 800 total sets, and the problem is that you won't be able to get a set on the second one. But if we do an additional series, so this is the first 5, we're looking at doing 5 additional ones. You'd be able to pick up an additional set of the new 5, but this 5 is the only chance you'll have to get a set once they're sold out, because there won't be any more minted. So if you want 2 sets, I would get them now, right? Because otherwise you'll have to buy them on the secondary market, and I think you might be better off going down and buying a Mercedes or something instead of the 5 of these in a set down the road. Just my
Your humble opinion.
Speculating on my humble opinion. Can we have an update on Stardom Chance? Yeah, so I already gave you guys an update on that. That is moving along forward and making good progress. On the Stardom side, so the Stardom DAO, guys, the website we should have done in about 10 days or 12 days. We'll premiere that on one of the calls when the website is ready. Everything else is moving forward on that. And they're getting a lot of really exciting news on the Stardom Chance LLC on the business side of that, which will of course enhance the Stardom token DAO, right? That aspect of it is exciting. So a lot of great progress that's being made there. What will it be around the 28th of February? Willie Mackey. What kind of dates are we looking at? Is that for the for you talking about for the launch? It will be the 28th or the 7th, somewhere in that time frame that the first Crypto God will drop. And then after that, it will be, every 10 to 14 days after that for all 5, right? So all the way through 5 of them. Okay. All right. Let's see. Do we fill out the form still if we paid $250 deposit before the payment plan was ready? No. Let Dawn.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that are in that boat. We're asking that you go to Zoom and let them see what you have already done. They have full access to see everything that's been done, paid, registered, whatever, and then they can guide you on what you need to do next. I am going to be able to take everybody who went ahead and registered like Saturday, Sunday, or yesterday before the payment plan was actually in place. If you made a deposit, you've essentially, if you want the installment, you've made your first installment. So a lot of people want to do the payment plan, but it wasn't ready, but they went ahead and jumped the gun and paid. And that's okay. I can fix you guys on the back end. So that's what the form is for, to let me know that that's what you want to do. And then I will flip that switch for you, and you will then be on an installment plan instead of just a deposit. Okay, so we will fix that.
Okay, so you mentioned getting in the front of the line. Will a set of 5 get you closer to the front than having just one? So what'll happen, guys, is because of the number of them that we're putting out, this time it will be the Ethereum Crypto God that will put you at the front of the line. The next time it may be the DOT Crypto God. The next time it may be the other. So by having 5, it will give you it will give you the chance to be at the front of the line each and every time one of those is available, but not get you further up the line. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Let's see. Will the Solar project also become available in Catapult. Guys, we do not know if we're going to be doing that through Catapult at this point. It will be issued. Their NFTs will be sold through CNP. So when that project is ready, you will be able to go mint those. There'll be a link from our page to their page, and then you'll be able to do that. So we are collaborating with them on helping them launch the NFTs. But I do not know if their token will launch or not on Catapult. But we do know we are going to work with them on the CNP side for the launch of their NFT. Okay. And again, I want to cover this, guys. There's a lot of projects coming. There are going to be some of us out there that are just not going to be able to participate in all of them. If that's you, do not worry. Sit back, have a pina colada, relax. In time, your wealth will build, and there'll be a lot more stuff. You'll get these NFTs working. You'll have ongoing revenue coming in, some staking, some farming, other opportunities will come along. Just know that as long as you have that TruBadger in your wallet, you're covered. Okay. You own a piece of every single project that we're working on. Okay. And that would include the Solar NFTs, all the stuff that we're working on, because we're cranking up the engines on the thought process of that we're going to have 30, 40, 50,000 people. And everybody can't get in every project anyway. So it'll be some people will get in this one, some will get in that one, and then move forward from there. So, okay. All right. Just a comment. Catapult has come so far and registration is so smooth now. So glad I have seen the journey improvements as it shows how we grow and evolve. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you,
That is
Peter.
it's been
That is so nice.
It's been definitely a lot of work, and we'll continue to improve things and continue to get better with each and everything that we are doing. Thank you with that. All right. How will you correct the Polygon numbering system for the NFT launch?
Oh boy, I should address that. So it's not anything that necessarily needs to be corrected. Okay. Polygon is a totally separate. Polygon scan is what you're talking about. You're talking about Polygon scan. When you put things on Polygon scan, their numbering system starts with 0. When you put things on OpenSea, their numbering system starts with 1. We can't fix either of those systems. Okay, that's just their own numbering systems. So your NFT that you see, because I know you're talking about the Martian NFTs and how it's different, right? It's one different. But what you see on OpenSea is your actual Martian. That is an ID number. Your same Martian has a lower ID number on Polygon, just one lower. It's the same NFT though. You're not going to switch and get a different NFT. If something gets fixed, nothing's really going to be able to be fixed. We're still working with the developers though to see what, if anything, could we do. Right now, there's really nothing we can do. It's just their own numbering systems, and we're on both platforms. So I know that's confusing and there's nothing really we can do. And I'm sorry about that, but that's just how it is. Yeah, so I don't know what we'll do. If we have a thing we can do, then we'll do it,
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So next question is, how far out in the calendar do you see the green project? I would say the earliest will be April for that project. Maybe late April, early May will be that project. So great question. All right, let's see. When will the Crypto Gods game launch? It'll take about 2 months to 2 to 2.5 months to develop the game out for us to do that. So figure right now we're at, let's say, March. So I would say that probably early May, the first playable version. We're actually not going to just create one game, guys. We're going to create several games for different people that like to play strategy, kind of scroller games and stuff like that. So we're actually going to build several arcade type games that will play, but the first one will probably be the first part of May is when you'll be able to engage with that. Maybe a little earlier, but I would say that would be the latest out would be the first part of May. Okay. Is there a schedule for the next few months with all the planned internal and partner launches that are coming? can you share it? We are going to get that on a calendar, Andy, and get that out there. They will be estimated dates, because remember, working with technology gets delayed, things happen, and put it together. But we will, on Friday, ladies, can we grab a calendar and then put some estimated stuff on there?
Yep, already started.
All right, so we will get that all put together and get that to you.
It'll be in crayon. Just keep that in mind.
It's crayon. Yes. Yes. Erasable crayon, but yes, crayon.
All right.
Yes. I do want to address one other issue that we have encountered with this registration, and that's for some people that have an international phone number. For most people, you can register with your international phone number and it's been totally fine. But for some reason, it's a regional thing in our third-party provider of those text messages. So you're not able to register that phone number and get that text. You can put in the phone number, but you never receive the text to that phone. And that's why it's just a regional setting. I am getting in that system. Hopefully tonight, I'm working on a way to access that. I already have partial access, but I need full access. So we're going to fix that region, make sure all regions are accepted, and then all regions will get text messages with those codes for you. So I did figure out the problem, and that's what's going to happen, and we're going to make that right. So hold tight. I'll announce in Telegram when that's fixed.
Yeah, Solar is SOLAAR. Did we spell it differently somewhere? I don't think so.
I think we probably spell it the right way, but community members may misspell it because you're not familiar with it yet. So
yeah. All right. And then Peter's asking, when will Peter reveal what he celebrated last Friday? As I said, I have a meeting on Thursday morning. As we begin to make progress, we definitely will be sharing it with you guys. It's a project that I was talking with Doug, and Doug said, how the heck did we ever get that project? I came up with the concept that I'm so cute. That's the only thing I could think of at the time. It's probably because of our messaging, because of who we are as a community, our ability to hold token values better than anyone else, the participation in selling out MMAC. But the default is it's because I'm so cute, and that's the reason why we got the project.
Oh Lord, that's funny. I will tell you, as a community, folks.
Chad says he's still not sleeping about that one. Chad actually knows. So Chad and I, Josh, the gentleman that I'm working with on it, actually, so Chad knew him. So this is funny. So I meet Josh. We start working with Josh, and we're talking. And I'm actually at an event with Josh, and he goes, hey, check out my text. I don't know what he's going to show me. And there it is, Chad. Right. And it's like, hey, dude, I got to tell you, see, I know Chad's working, sharing out the Nexus ecosystem, right? But he doesn't know that I'm with Josh, and he's sending a text to Josh saying, hey, Josh, you got to check out this Nexus ecosystem. It's the coolest thing, TruBadger token. He's like, look, this is my buddy Josh. I've known Josh for forever. Or, Josh is telling me, right, that this is Chad, and boom. And actually, Chad, and Josh changed your life, did he not, buddy? Did he not kind of help you on a pathway to success and wealth? Maybe Chad will answer that in there if he would like to. Well, cool. Maybe Chad went to sleep, I think. No,
he
sure did. Met him. Look, he even knows the day he met him on. That's when you know somebody changed your life, right?
That's right. This is the day.
Impact you. Here is the day. He was his first true mentor. Phenomenal guy, guys. I'm having a meeting with him at 10 o'clock on Thursday morning. We will have more details coming over the next few weeks. And here's the key. Why do you want to own TruBadger? Because of the project that I'm meeting on Thursday about. Why do you want to get a crypto god? Because of the project that I'm meeting on Thursday about, okay? It is going to be the most clear, concise way for you to participate in that project and the benefit of it right from there, guys. And so that's where we're at, and it's exciting. right? I love where we're at right now. I know the crypto market's up and it's down and it's all this stuff, but look, we're building to the future.
Yeah.
You just got to disconnect from all the noise and all that stuff out there and know that we're building away, continuing to make progress. We should be launching our first DAO in the next 2 weeks, officially, like functioning through Safufied, TruBadger. Once we do that, then we're going to go out to the world and say, hey, if you want to form a DAO, here's the place to do it. And then this is when Safufied starts to generate fees, because there'll be an upfront fee for establishing their DAO, and then there'll be monthly rep fees that they pay in order to establish and keep that DAO up and running. All right, so let's see. My mom, Dana Harwood, I think you're cute. You look like your mother.
That is awesome. I love that one.
Like to say,
I want to test the theory of if you remember the date when you met somebody who changed your life. So Sharona, who is monitoring the YouTube channel right now and populating questions in here. What day did you meet Peter Gantner? I know she knows the date.
I got to tell you guys, I went to an event.
I'll tell you that Peter changed your life, has changed your life.
I've got to tell you, I went to an event. Listen, so I am going to Houston, and I'm thinking, maybe a couple of Houston people show up, and here's Sharona. And she said, look, I had to come meet you and be a part of it. And we were in Houston, and that next day, right, we went to Lakewood Church, and I was there when Sharona was baptized, right?
August 16th, 2016. She said
major event in her life, right? And then again, I'm at another place, and we're at a tattoo shop, and I was there when she got her tattoo as well. I have been in Sharona's major events in Sharona's life for the last 6 years. It's been incredible. I got to tell you, if you guys ever want to work for a phenomenal team with a group of phenomenal people, come to work with us, right? Come spend a day, be on the calls that we're
6
doing
years
and moving stuff forward. Even just one day will give you just an idea of the character, the work ethic. We have fun. There's times when it gets intense, right? Because we're jamming and trying to get stuff done. But we love to have fun. We enjoy spending time with each other. It's amazing, right? My daughter's getting married in January 21st, and I've never been mad at everybody for not showing up at an event, but anybody on this staff that does not show up for that day, I'm going to be mad at. So there's not a lot of things that I would ever be, but they're going to come. I don't have to worry about it, right? They already got it in their planners and ready to go and that type of stuff. But we do really enjoy working together. Matter of fact, I was a week or two ago, and I had said on a call that it was difficult to work with me. And Rhonda said, I have to correct you. I'm thinking, what did I say wrong? And she can tell you what she said. But we really do. We work extremely hard, but we enjoy what we do. And we are on a mission to build something special, not for ourselves, but for ourselves and everybody that's involved here, right? We are building for our futures. I love my kids. I want to build something special for them. I want to make the world a better place. I love my wife. I want to make sure that if anything ever happens to me, she is taken care of for the longest time possible. I always thought, well, if I don't leave her enough money, she'll have to go marry somebody else for money and settle for someone less than me, right? I want to make it really tough, so where it's like money's not an option. She really has to fall in love with someone else if something happens to me, like I get hit by a truck or something like that, right? I have some weird thought processes in my head that make me think, okay, here, I got to make it really difficult to replace me. And that means leaving enough money there for it to go there. But I do refuse for her to replace me with some 25-year-old or something like that, right? That's
just wrong.
That's out of it, right? So
that's not good.
So anyway, we
Draw the line.
And you guys will see, we love humor. We joke a lot when we're working. But I got to tell you, we get to be magical when we start talking about ideas and concepts and people bring us in stuff and they say, hey, what about this? And we go, no, what about this? What about this? What about this? And you watch this stuff come together. It is amazing to be, I mean, we get off the call at the end of it and go, what just happened there, right? What just came together? It's a phenomenal thing. We are going to be expanding our staff, right, in different areas. We're looking for somebody that is that can do business development type stuff. So, you know, go out when Safu Fight is up and running and find other projects that we can do the DAO stuff for, projects to launch on Catapult, projects for CNP, projects working with our forum that we're building out and getting going. So we are looking for someone to be a project development person for all the different projects. In the next few months, we'll be bringing in somebody on finance side. So somebody that has experience as a CFO type person. So we'll be expanding into that. We are going to be looking for a lead manager to exclusively run Catapult, to exclusively run Safufied, and to run CNP. So those are 3 lead positions that'll be there, that'll be available, as well as the business development person, the finance person. So we are going to be looking for that. So if you love to get initially underpaid, overworked, but love to have a good time, be on a mission, be on that, and then get millions of dollars down the road, then we're the great place for you to come and be a part of it and you know, enjoy what we're creating here, right? Let's see, anything else? Would you guys, okay, listen, if anybody's out there thinking that sounds pretty good, why don't you guys give them some advice for coming to work with the projects, okay? First from Rhonda and then from Dawn. I want you guys to give them advice on the type of person, you know, that type of thing. Who do you guys want to work with? Like, right? Give them a little bit of an idea of that. I put them on the spot here. You guys see,
yeah, really.
So I will tell you this too. It's like, hey, Dawn, I can't show up for that, so you can do it without me. And they think, and I can see for a second there, they go, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Rhonda, yeah, no, I'm not going to make it. You just go ahead and handle it. See, I have confidence in them and I believe in them. And so I can do that and not worry about it. I don't sit there and think, oh, I wonder if they're doing it. No, I know already that they have those skills. They're like the little baby bird. You just got to push them out of the nest sometimes, though. And you can't give them warning like a day or two in advance.
Oh, no.
They'll
shove us.
Just go, right? Just go.
Oh, me.
So I like to work with baby birds.
Yeah, right. I like to work with baby
People
birds.
that like to get pushed out of the nest, right?
Pushed out of the nest, yes.
No, seriously, this team is, you know, you got to be quick and sharp on your toes. You need to be organized. and
Sorry, I'm reading Sharona's.
I know. I can't look at what she's writing.
Don't look. Don't look.
Yeah. Okay, you got to read Sharona's for her because it is phenomenal. We have had the best time, and I've worked with Peter and the team for.
Bring Sharona up on this panel. We
I know.
Where is she? Why is she not here?
She's hiding in there, just putting
She's
stuff.
hiding.
Guys, our AMA is officially over. We're just having some fun right here. But if you need to go, we've answered a lot of questions here. Thank you. But we're gonna bring Sharona up here because I got to get this. Hey Dawn. Hey Dawn. Hey Rhonda.
Hey Rhonda. Hey Dawn. Hey Sharona.
Hey Rhonda. Can you book this? Hey Rhonda. Hey Sharona. Can you do this? Hey Dawn. Can you do this? I think that hey is me saying hey.
It is. It truly is.
I want to confirm this first here directly from Sharona.
There she is.
Oh, goodness.
So if you want to come work here, you have to be named Hey Sharona. That's it.
Hey, somebody. Hey's your first name.
Sharona.
Yeah.
All right, Sharona. It's very late for Sharona.
It
so
is. Bless
she may
her.
not turn her camera on.
Yes.
Oh, you're a brave girl. We love you, Sharona.
Love you.
Hey. Hey, Peter. Hey, Dawn.
Hello.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Rhonda. Hey.
I didn't even, when I read
Dawn.
that, I thought through my mind and went,
Oh
that
my
is exactly
gosh.
what I do. Hey, Dawn, can
You
you?
do.
Hey, Rhonda, can you? Hey, Sharona, can you? That was so
And
funny.
when you say when you say, hey, Dawn, or hey, Rhonda, I'm like, yay, he didn't say, hey, Sharona. It never stopped.
It doesn't stop, does it? Because there's so much to do. There's so much going on.
Oh,
And listen, you know what I love the most about this team? We pivot on a dime. I mean, from one major project, we just had a meeting with them. Now we have our task list, to-dos. We know what we are, where they are. We know what to do next. This next meeting is coming up. We got to schedule this. We got to give these deliverables, whatever. We immediately switch to something else, and we're all together. We're all right there. We all know what's going on. We all know what needs to be done with every project. It is amazing to me to be in the room and just watching all of that. Like, how do we do that? I don't know. We need to like bottle it and sell it. I don't know how we do this.
We're good to go.
Make an NFT out of it.
And you guys
make an NFT out of it.
So that's why the last two people we hired only stayed around one day.
That's right. No joke.
Like, oh my goodness, I don't even know.
No joke.
Because these guys,
no exaggeration.
Over 6 years, we worked together, so it's like we got to know each other and stuff. I think when we throw new people in, it's like, oh my goodness gracious.
This isn't a very good. This isn't a good way to like encourage people to come work.
It's not. That's true. Don't listen to him. Don't listen.
Message, you guys.
You get lunch, you get paid days off, you get, they're like trying to sweet talk, here's your package, here's all your benefits. No.
Here's my lunch. It sits on my desk. It's a bag of Lifesaver gummies. Like, this is lunch, guys.
Yeah.
Just telling you. Bathroom breaks. Oh yeah, you got to schedule those. Too many back-to-back calls.
Oh my goodness.
True.
Oh my gosh.
We have such a good time though.
We do.
Guys, this is us on our calls when we're working. We have a very good time.
It really is.
We laugh a lot. And it's just an amazing place.
But we get so much done. We really get so much done. It's amazing the things that come out at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, wow, we did that. Wow. That's
most of the time at the end of the day, I have to look at the notebook.
Yeah.
And scroll through it and kind of go, I know there's something in here. Something else I forgot to do. And I just have to keep scrolling till I
wrote that down somewhere.
Well, we got a lot of exciting stuff coming. Guys, we will be putting up somewhere, I don't know where, in the next few weeks, some place, the position that we're looking for, the responsibilities and stuff. And then you guys can then, if you're interested, send in your information. Guys, Corey's doing great. He's going to be back soon. We miss him from working with us every single day, but he is doing fantastic. I think he's going to come on and give a message to you guys here pretty soon. So we'll get some information from that. So anyway, he's doing great, and he definitely 100% will be back, guys. You can't leave this. It's once you're here, you're here and you're here forever.
Yeah. You can't quit it.
Yeah.
You just can't.
It becomes a lifelong pursuit to be a part of this.
For real. Yeah. So people that I want to work with are completely driven, compassionate, cares about this community first and foremost, because that's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. Not for our gain. It's for everybody's gain. So that's very, very important.
That's why we're still here.
It's why we're still here. Exactly. After, I don't know how much pay and no breaks and no holidays, no vacations. No, seriously, it's why we're here for that reason alone. And, obviously passionate about crypto because that's where we're at right now. That's what we're focused on. And we need somebody who understands that because we don't have time to train. We don't have time to teach, right? Somebody's got to be caught up to speed really fast here because it is super fast paced. Project after project after project. It's really fun. It's really different. There's never a dull moment, never a dull project. Lots of satisfaction is here. So yeah, we need people like us, just who will do whatever it takes, however long it takes. I don't care the hours. 7 days a week, doesn't matter. We have a job to do. So if that's you, yes, please come help us. Please.
Yep. Long hours. I'm on hour 14 right now.
That's right. Me too. Yep.
Started at 9.
Day in, day out.
But I will say one thing, guys, it's not, I don't, work 6 and expect people to put in 12 or 14. I'm right there with them.
Yes.
Putting in the same hours. Everything is, we're in the same team and everything else. But I got to tell you, when somebody needs something, this team we're here for each other, right? That is one thing, no matter what it is, we're here for each other, whether it's family or whatever, finance, whatever it is, we're always here for each other. So if you want to work with a great team of people, a great group that loves to have fun, loves to work hard, loves to do that, we're going to get some board postings up there. And then we'd love to see about having people come on board the team and continue to grow this. And of course, we'll be looking for people too to work on some of the other projects. Stardom, we're lead on the DAO side of things. So we'll be looking for people in that. So maybe you want it to work in the film industry, that type of stuff. Again, there'll be general finance, general business development, but then those projects will have their own people working in the space, whether some could be on social media. There's all kinds of different positions and different stuff that'll be available and open as we continue to expand and grow and move forward from there. Go ahead, Sharona.
And also the onboarding, the Zoom room team, the more and more people we get, we will need more staff there. Carolyn runs a great ship over there, and, it's a small and mighty group, but as we grow, it'll need to grow there too. So there's another option for folks to consider. And if you're interested there, you will email Carolyn at coolabrands.com.
Free 22 asked, where are your openings posted? We'll probably put a tab on TruBadger for all the different projects. So we'll probably put a listing tab on there. Look for it in the next few weeks, guys, as we move forward. And again, if you want to be able for us to expand and grow and do the stuff we're doing, thank somebody who owns a crypto god. That is just such a key component of us being able to move that stuff forward. So it's going to give us the resources and stuff to be able to grow and expand and begin to, hit. Look, I really, guys, passionately want to get to $1 trillion in wealth. I want to be able to sit back and go, yes, we created $1 trillion in wealth for this community and for the people that are a part of that. That would be, if it was all spread equally, that's 1 million millionaires. 1 million millionaires. Like we could fill up like 10 football stadiums with millionaires if it was equally spread. It won't be, right? Because more people will participate. Some will participate more. It'll be some people who are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million because they participate. And then some people worth less, but it was all across the board. That's a lot of millionaires. That's a lot of lives changed. It's a lot of dreams that have been accomplished, a lot of things. So we're on our way there. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Free 22. Thank you, Uncle Joe. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, everybody, for joining us and being on here. You guys are amazing. We have the greatest community in the world. Thank you, Chad. And we are going to rock and roll. I'm telling you right now, guys, I get to see the whole picture, the whole thing of what's boiling and what's going in the background. This community is getting ready to explode. So here's what I'm going to say. If you truly love somebody and reach out to them and say, look, you've got to look at crypto. You want to get them in. I believe that there is the possibility of us being maybe close to 1 million members by the end of this year, but at least 6 figures in members of holders of TruBadger and all the other stuff that we have going, because where we're going. You don't want to invite your loved ones like when we're at like 1,000,001, right? And you want to get them in now so they can take that ride and move forward with it. A lot of great stuff happening. Thank you guys for joining us. We stayed on late tonight, of course. We wanted to have some fun as well, because that's what it's about. Guys, make sure before you go to bed, you hug your Martians, hug your wives, hug your husbands, hug your children, hug your loved ones. Thank you for being here with us tonight. We will see you guys on the next AMA or on the next call that we're doing sometime here in the
soon.
future.
Very
Thank you,
soon.
guys.